Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Mike Moo from Mike Moo Online, Mike Moo Gadget Review. I'm going to give you some quick thoughts that I've had for the Canon Vixia Mini. This is one of Canon's most latest camcorders, and as you can see, it's really pocket size. It's extremely small and slim, and really was designed to be ultra portable, fit in your pocket, and for also recording selfies for people who are YouTube stars or people who like to perform and have a quick and easy way to go ahead record their performances or their video blogs, etc., on one nice, neat little package. It features, as you can see, a fairly very good articulating LCD screen, which allows you to see yourself, or also just regular view like so, or just view like this when you're recording it. So it's very flexible in terms of for recording yourself or selfies or any self-recorded video recording for bloggers and on the go. It also features an excellent, very, very sharp lens, and I do mean extremely sharp. This is so sharp it rivals the camcorder that I'm recording on right now, which is the Canon HFG30. It is so extremely sharp that, in fact, when I'm actually recording with this, I have a hard time trying to find weaknesses in the sharpness of the image quality, even in recording in less than ideal lighting situations, which is, a lot of times. So I am extremely impressed by that. What I'm not so impressed by is actually the interface, which could be a bit confusing. So to turn the unit on and off, it's just a nice little switch over here, and I'll get more into that a little bit later. It's got an HDMI output, so you have a mini HDMI output which you can go ahead and use to go ahead and output your video to a big screen TV in case you want to play back. It also features a power jack here, simple play button over here. It's got a lanyard loop that allows you to go ahead and connect up a wrist strap or any other strap on this side and this side, depending on what it is that you want. On the opposite side is where you fit in a micro SD card and also a mini USB socket right over here, which is kind of rare nowadays since everybody's moved to micro USB. On the button over here is not actually to start and stop recording. This is actually to take 12 megapixel photos or images directly from using the unit. It's got a fixed lens, so there's really no optical zoom on it, or for that matter, optical image stabilization. It has the extremely handy flip-out stand that allows you to go ahead and adjust what angle it is that you want to record. So it's very flexible, as you can see. It goes all the way from straight on flat to good, what appears to be a 70-some degree angle, 70, 80-some degree angle. Likewise, and so you can also adjust it any other which way like this. And as far as the articulation, you can do a couple of adjustments here and there. It's pretty flexible, and probably the most flexible built-in stand of its kind for any type of what Sony used to call the Bloggy or the Minio flip cams. This is definitely a lot more flexible. Okay, so this next session, I will show you what I don't really care for so much about it, and that is the interface. The interface of this guy is pretty darn annoying. Okay, so if you're just going to keep it without any adjustments, where you have absolutely no memory cards, it's really easy to start recording by going ahead and pressing the record button over here. So it's a touch interface, so there's no outside switch where you can press. You actually have to press it over there in order to start recording. This is where it gets kind of confusing. When you're switching to different modes, and it has a pretty cool feature set that allows you to switch for different scenes, such as macro, snow, beach, night scene, sports, and food and fashion, and then also an auto mode, which is probably the best for most modes. But it's also got this really cool functionality which allows you to choose special recording modes, which are really fun. So you can record normal video recording, interval recording, slow motion recording, and also fast motion recording, as well as just a video snapshot, which will just record a couple of seconds long for every time you hit the record button. Now my problem is that I really like to play around with the interval recording or the fast motion recording for long term, just set it down and forget it just to get an overview of what's going on. The problem with that is once I switch it to this mode, as you can see, it's actually in a fast speed recording. When I want to go back to the regular recording modes and I switch back to whatever mode that I have on it over here, in this screen, what it might presume to be if I programmed AE mode, it's actually still recording in really fast recording mode. So I really have to remember to go hit home, go back to the special record modes, press that button and switch it back to normal mode in order to start recording again. So switching back and forth between different modes such as that or some of my favorite modes are pretty cumbersome in my opinion. So it gets pretty annoying after a while. So as I said before, the screen resolution is not fantastic. I will show the specs down below, but the recording resolution is absolutely phenomenal. Really, really impressed with it. What's kind of cool is there's also this feature that allows you to draw on a screen, and this will actually show up in the actual video when you're actually using it. And it's also got some special effects such as stars that you can go ahead and lay and it'll overlay on top of the video. Things that I would probably never use. The only thing is the drawing on a screen portion is pretty cool. I could see using that to give a demonstration video if I was actually not the one in front of the video recording. So that is pretty cool. So you can go ahead and draw on a screen while it's recording. Other than that, I just got to say I'm fairly impressed with what you can do with this. It's also got a remote control streaming option, which you can go ahead and control and stream from your, well, in my case, I use an Apple iPhone, or I believe it only supports iOS at this point in time, so you can go ahead and control that. The streaming option's really not that fantastic, so if you're looking for something that'll stream directly, this probably isn't the best option out there. The Bloggy Live would probably be your better option, especially since this cannot stream directly from the unit directly online to a Ustream. You still have to use a host phone or tablet device in order to do that. Okay, so that's my quick overview of the Canon. The limitations, of course, are, again, the user interface. There is no microphone input. You're limited by the relatively high quality built-in microphones, stereo microphones over here. But the user interface gets kind of annoying, and also you're just limited by that, and also the fact that this does not offer any optical zooming of any sort. So you pretty much have two views, either an ultra wide angle or a somewhat normal view. And then also it's lacking image stabilization. The high price tag also hurts it, but I gotta say this is definitely the sharpest portable digital camcorder of its kind that I've seen, and it records in Mp4 quality, which Mp4 format, which is much more flexible in terms of video editing and also uploading to YouTube and Facebook, etc. All right, that's my quick view of the Canon Vixia Mini, and it is available right now through any of my links below. Please help me out, and if you intend on purchasing something like this for a portable pocket shoot camcorder, please go ahead and check out my other videos for sample footage and click my links below if you're looking to purchase. Every single click definitely helps me out. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.